What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be working on the Honda Magna, but before I do that, a quick update of what's going on with the Honda Foreman. Okay, so like I said, a quick update on the Foreman real fast. I have been working on this thing over the past week or so, and I came out here and I started putting everything back on it, kind of like assembling it a little bit so I can get things going. But I went ahead and I put the air intake all together. I am missing one clamp, which is right here, and then I got my my air filter and all that stuff all put together. I'm not going to be taking this through a whole bunch of mud and stuff, so I'm not going to try to seal it off like I'm going to go through mud. That's not my intentions. Brand new carburetor. I cleaned this plastic separator. I'm not sure exactly what this is for, but I think it's to mount the gas tank on here. The gas tank's brand new. Not brand new, the gas tank's clean, but the fuel gauge is brand new. This is a brand new one. The other one, you couldn't really see the fuel level, so I went ahead and I got a new one for that. The new fuel shutoff valve and the fuel petcock that's in the back, the little valve that's back there, all that's brand new. I also went ahead and installed my shifter, and it turns out that the entire time this bike was actually in reverse for some reason. I don't know why. So I went ahead and I found neutral, and I started, you know, pulling and I got nothing. I got no spark whatsoever, and this is still just a little loose. I don't like that. I'm gonna get some bolts to secure that better. I do have another filter that's for here. This is the oil filter, if I'm not mistaken, so I'm going to be changing that out and the oil during the next video or the work on this. But I did notice, and I did a spark test, and I don't have spark. No ignition whatsoever. The key was on, and I mean, you should be able to, you know, pull start it and it should start right up, but it didn't do that. So I went ahead and I just said, screw it, I'm gonna go and do the whole thing all brand new. So it's most likely gonna have a new ignition, a new start relay, a new CDI box, which is right here. Now I found out what this is for. This is actually the control box for the radiator fan. Believe it or not, there's a fan that is back there. Yeah, right there. So this is the module that controls the cooling fan for the radiator. and then back here, up underneath the back, is the rectifier regulator, which is this thing right here. But I'm also going to change the stator on this thing. I don't know if this one is good or bad. I have no idea. So I will be doing that. I'm going to take that out wherever in the world it may be. I'm going to find out where that's going to be located. But that's kind of what I'm going to do for this. One other thing I'm going to also change is I am not going to use these drum brakes. I do know that I had purchased the brake drums, or not drums, so the pads for this. I got new pads, but I didn't realize how bad this was, and I also didn't know that they have aftermarket disc brake conversions. So that's what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and fork out the $200 and get the disc brake conversion for both the front and the rear. And we're going to get rid of all this garbage here. The vent line, I won't need it anymore. I'm just going to be tapping into this banjo bolt back here, and there's I'll show you guys whenever the kit comes in. It's actually pretty sweet. But I'm also going to change all of this clutter over here is gone, and there is another conversion kit for this. So I will be changing out the brake system for this, but before I even do anything, I want to make sure that ignition on this bike is good to go. It actually runs and whenever it runs, then I can, you know, continue on with the rest of the build. So anyway, that's the update on the Honda Foreman. Let's go ahead and get on the Magna. All right, folks, we're back here on the Magna, and I'm gonna turn this down some so you guys can hear me. I've been having an issue with the engine not wanting to turn over, and my problem is this. You'll hear it. I turn the power on, turn the power on. You see it? See how the headlight is flickering? Yeah, it's like it's not getting full power. Something's not right. And then I hit the button for a starter. I got nothing. So what's going on? I don't get that. So let's check our voltage. I got it set to 20 volts DC, and then this little part, this connector, goes right to the battery. I got 12.4, 12.47, 12.5. So I should have, I mean, I got good power. I don't understand that. So something is not right with the ignition on this. I don't know exactly what's going on. And I did review my videos, and I have changed that starter. That's like a brand new starter. So I don't want to jump into that first, change that, and that actually not being my main problem. But as you guys were able to see right there, I have well over 12 volts. That's more than enough to turn this engine over. So I can turn this on. Now I'm able to cycle to my other lights and turn signals, but it makes my main headlight flicker. It's like it's not enough juice. I don't understand that. So let me go ahead. I'm gonna check something real quick. I'm gonna take the seat off and pull the bike over here to the front of my truck and hook it up to jumper cables, and I'm gonna see if I get better power and if it changes the behavior of the bike. So give me a second, let me move this bike outside, and I'll get right back to you. Alright, got the truck flipped around just in case if I need extra juice, but I don't think I will. Okay, so we're going to check volts DC, which is going to be this little symbol right here, not this one. This is volts AC, alternating current, direct current. So I'm going to go, I'm looking for 12 volts. So not 2, you want 20, so it's a little bit more than what you're after. That's how you set your meter. This one I got from like Harbor Freight for like $5 to $10 or something like that. But anyway, let's see here. I'm gonna set this right on the battery so you guys can see what I'm seeing. All right, so power to power, and then negative on the negative. Look at that. I got 12.63 volts. So this battery is good, and I'm holding it here. I'm not moving. I'm looking for a fluctuation in that number. It really shouldn't go anywhere. If it moves like 1 or 2 digits, that's okay. But yeah, I mean, this is not going anywhere. So this battery's good. So my next objective, see, I know that starter is still good. So, well, I mean, it's new. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna check my grounds, because I got a feeling that I may have a bad ground somewhere, because somewhere along the lines I'm losing power. And that is yeah, I mean, that's a new starter, guys. I remember changing it, and I also did go back and check the my GoPro won't stay on my head. I did check my videos, and is that connection good? Oh, hell yeah, that connection's super clean. Okay, so I got good power to here. I'm pretty sure that starter's good. I mean, it's not even trying to turn it over. See, I gotta turn the power on. Power is slow to come on. It's not even trying. Hold on. Oh, okay. I can barely hear it on the start relay. Let's check that out. I bet you I got dirty contacts on the start relay. Yeah, that would be my next target, which is right tucked in here. So I think I can go ahead and pull this off. It should just pop right off, right? Last I remember. Yeah, she just pops right off. These are brand new. All right, so my target, I don't think it's gonna be this, it's gonna be that right there. And I'm gonna bridge those connectors. I'm gonna check the contacts, because if those are rusty or they got junk on them, it's not allowing the power to transfer through to turn the starter over. So let's check that. Let's check that. I'm gonna do the old-fashioned screwdriver trick. Yeah, buddy. That's how you hot wire things. It's not gonna let me do it. Not with that. Or will it? It should. Probably not. Not with that divider in the middle. Oh, it's got rust on it. Yeah. Yeah, it sure does. That sucker's got rust on it. Are this chew marks? Oh, is that screwdriver marks? Looks like screwdriver marks. I don't have a bad fuse. Well, whenever I hit that start button, you can hear some clicking. Or I can feel it. Yeah, I can feel it barely moving. I bet you I got a bad start relay. Well, I'll be damned. Okay. Well, this is actually, it's good news. I don't like the fact that I got a bad start relay, but hey, this is cheaper than the alternative. All right, so I gotta get this thing out of here. All right, so let me pull this off, and that should allow that to fall right out. It's 8mm. An 8mm. 10. Here's an 8. This is a ground. I'm gonna have to check all my grounds again. That's clean. That's clean. And that's clean. This is a coil pack. Let's see here. You know what? Let me touch that with screwdrivers. Give me 1 second. Let me get the right tool for that. Hang on. So I'm sitting here working on this, and I'm taking this apart, thinking that the bad connections and I'm like, okay, maybe, just maybe, I should go ahead and disconnect the battery and take it out. Tell me what you see is wrong with this. I won't even pause the camera. When you see it, you see it. Yeah. For those who have no idea what you're looking at, you see how the plastic on this is bowed out like that? It's supposed to be flat. Look at this. This is supposed to be flat with the battery. It's bowed out. This battery has swelled up. That is what happens when you leave it on a battery tender for far too long. Oh man, that is like a bomb waiting to go off. And here I am as a dumbass grabbing it with bare hands. But that's just me. This is a bad battery, guys. Bad battery. Jesus Lord of mercy, she is swelled up so bad. Oh, brand new battery, guys. Oh, she is swollen. That is a Caltric battery. All right, guys, I am no longer going to be purchasing Caltric batteries from here on out. I had good luck in the past, but I'm telling you right now, oh my god, even the bottom is bulged out. Wow, this thing was a bomb ready to go off. This is dangerous. Yeah, that is not cool. All right, so I'm gonna be taking this in for recycle. We are done with that. If anybody knows of a better brand of battery, please reach out to me. I need to get another battery for this. I mean, it was holding its charge, but that does make a good point as to why it was not putting out the charge. But while I've got all this disassembled, I'm gonna go ahead and disassemble this here. Or you know what, hold on, before I take this apart, let's see what would happen if I just hook this thing up to jumper cables with my truck. Give me a second. All right, let's try this route. We're gonna do direct power. Here. And this side, it's gonna go to my truck. We're gonna test out all the electronics real quick. See what happens. Well, that was a shocker, man. Seeing that battery swell up like that, good lord. Give me a horn. Where's my horn? Yep, there it is. It all works. I bet you this turns over too. Maybe not. Uh-oh. Start relay. I wonder. The turn signals. I wonder if it's a power delivery issue. Alright, hold on a second. Let me check something. Let's check something. Let's put some power through this first. Let's get some juice in here. I think that relay is bad too. 'Cause I should have full power. Barely wants to turn that starter. That's it, start relay that you hear clicking. Yeah. All right, hold on a second. We're gonna try something. Let's see if this works. A good old-fashioned. Man, that starter barely wants to turn. Wow. Huh. Come on, man. Yeah, it barely wants to turn that engine. I wonder if that starter is also an issue. Well, I do have a brand new starter. It's here. Part of me wants to change it real quick. The other part of me says no. Let's swap out that starter. Let's see what happens. Second thought, even though I do have this starter, this is another new one, as you can see, brand new. Before I actually go to change this out, knowing that I need a new battery for this bike, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna hold off on changing out that starter because I don't want to be a parts changer. This is what being a mechanic is all about, is knowing what your problem is and diagnosing everything correctly and fixing everything the right way, and don't be a parts changer. For me, this would have been one of those moves of just changing parts, but just in case, because I was planning on keeping this bike for a long time, I bought another starter in the event I run into this kind of situation where the starter's just done. But I did not predict for a bad battery. I had no idea that was going to happen. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go online, I'm going to shop around, I'm going to see who's got good batteries for this. Man, I'm really disappointed though that happened. But who knows? I mean, Honda may have a good battery, or somebody else may. But if there's anybody out there, before I make a purchase, I'm going to give it about a week before I buy one. I'm going to post up this video, and please comment down below, guys. Tell me of a good place where they have good batteries for cruisers that would fit my Magna, okay? Because I want to get a good reliable battery for this and try to get this bike ready for the Lone Star Rally again this year. I'm going to clean this bike up hopefully before then. I don't know if it's going to happen, but what I'd like to do is actually get the paint job completed on this bike and finish it up with all of the decorative paint markings. That's my objective, is I want to get this thing done 100% and ready for show. I mean, it's not gonna be absolutely perfect because it's been laid down, but I'm keeping it as original as I can. But that's my goal. But yes, if you can, please comment down below, tell me of a good location or a good place where I can buy a battery for this bike, and by Friday of next week, if nobody's replied to me, then I'll go ahead and buy another battery. But hopefully you guys happen to know somebody who's got good batteries for these. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna leave the video off on this right now, because clearly when I put good power to this, I had all of my lights and everything. I had my horn back. Everything on here that was electrical worked right. So that did tell me that even though the battery did have what 12.6 volts, it was able to hold that, but it was not able to discharge the power itself. So I'm not 100% what all that's about or why it swelled up, but we now know what our main problem was. The battery was the issue. And once that's swapped out, then we're going to check the starter, see what happens, and then we'll move on from there. So, but anyway, hopefully you guys enjoy this video as much as I had making it. That's going to be it for today. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Y'all take it easy. I love you. Good night.